It's Saturday afternoon, St. Patrick's Day. A really nice sunny day. A little breezy, but it's about 70 degrees. Good day to work in the garage with the door open. I need to probably drill me a couple of holes here and get me some screws and hold this thing down and then mark it from the bottom side so I can go ahead and get it ready to cut. So, because it fits, like I said in my last video, it fits poorly, very poorly. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and get me a couple of self-starters in this thing and get it situated, and then I can mark it from the bottom and then take it off and cut it. So stick around, I'll show you some more. I put 3 little self-tappers in, one there, one right there in that lower corner right there, and one right there. Now, I got up under the truck and checked, and everything is really, it's in pretty good shape. It's sitting down on it like it's supposed to. So from where I got my floor cut out, I got on my creeper and laid down under there with my blue marker and marked it. Now I'm ready to cut it. I'd like to get this one done this weekend. Be done with this part and start working on the cab. I'll show you what I need to do to the cab here. I think I've showed you in an earlier video, but this corner back here is in bad shape. You can see all the way down through to the floor. So I'll just take some sheet metal and fabricate some pieces and fix this. There is no steel stamping for the bed for this model truck. I can't find it on the internet, and I've looked at forums and they said there's nobody stamping them, so I'm just going to make it look the best I can and then cover it all up with a bed liner. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the floor pan and I'll show you more. Hey, I have got the floor pan cut out. I missed it in this corner right here just a little bit. I'll show you. I've got a gap right there. Let me focus it in here just a little bit. And it won't focus, it don't look like. And maybe you can see it right there. But I can fill that in with some weld. But we have got a floor pan ready to go. I'll get the welder over here, do a little tacking, and I still got to do a little fitment, take it with a hammer and do some pecking, but I will get her ready to go, so show you more as I go. I'm going to show you guys how to make a wire loom with zip ties. You might not know how to do it. It's a cheap way to make a really good looking wire loom. And what you do is, this is a big zip tie right here, and then you got smaller ones in between. You go ahead and take the big zip tie and loosely tie it around the 4 wires. Then you go in between each wire with a zip tie and pull them tight. Pinch them, just pinch them together in between. And then when you get done, tighten the big one up. But always make sure that the heads of your zip ties are on the back side, back up in here where you can't see it. And that's the cheapest wire loom you're gonna ever have. A little tech tip. Well, folks, it's Sunday afternoon, and I'll just tell you, I'm not getting much done to the truck. I've been doing a little cleaning up, straightening up in here some. I had to work on my brother's charger. His brakes needed to be redone. I've got some pictures of it right here. And so that means that the truck had to take a little back seat to it for a little while, but I'm going to get back on it today, try to get this floor pan welded in. I'll show you though something I figured out. Turn my gas on here. I am just about out. So I don't know if I'm going to get it done today or not, but I'll weld until I run out of gas. So we'll continue on. I've got it tacked in a couple of places. Right there in the corner. And I've got my holes punched out to put my spot welds in over here, which I think I'll work on next. So I'll show you more as I go along. Okay, got my little grinding done here. Looks pretty good. Nothing a little spot putty won't take care of on a hole here and there. But the spot welds and stuff did come out pretty good. I'm ready to go around my edges up through here. So let's just keep tacking and welding and hammering until we run out of gas. Show you more in a minute. Battery went dead on my grinder, and the battery went dead on my camera. But while I was changing them out before I started it back up, I finished this right here. Got a real good smooth transition right there. They look a lot pretty good. A couple of little pinholes here, but nothing major. Don't go all the way through because I looked on the bottom side, so nothing little spot petty won't take care of. So I'm going to set up and do a little hammer work and keep going on the welder until I run out of gas, which seems to be doing pretty good so far. So I'll set you guys up and we'll continue on. Okay, here's my third pass going around. I'm letting it cool in between. I still got mixed gas, so I'm still being able to weld. I don't know how. See what the gauge says. It's almost on 0. I'm almost out. So we're going to keep going until we run out. That way it's Sunday. That way when I'm off next week from work, I'll go ahead and get me another bottle. But let's keep going, shall we? Okay, I want to show you guys another reason why these things rot out right here. I've got a light shining. As you can see, I've got a light shining right there. I'll show you something else I'm going to have to fix. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, got a big rust hole right in there. Let me get my light and bring it over here and show it to you. Let's see if I can, my camera, there we go. On the left hand side of that thing, that's rusted out, and it just filled full of water and salt and everything else, and just filled it full and then let it sit there and rot out. So that's something else I'm gonna have to fix. So just thought I'd show that to you right quick. Okay, I've just about got it completely welded. There where that little hole is in the corner right there, I'm going to just have to fill that in. I've been filling it in over there some. But I'm out of mix. So what I'll do is, I'll just call it a weekend. I don't like much, probably about another 30 minutes worth of welding, and then I'll get me some grinding done. Take my spot putty, call this one done. So I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garage. I'll return next week. We'll finish this up, and maybe if I get my brothers to help me, we'll go ahead and get the bed off of this thing and get ready started on it. That's probably going to be the goal next week, is get the bed off. So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. If you are a subscriber, thanks for sticking with me. We'll continue on to the old 65 next week. Talk to you later. See you, bye.